Launched in the year 2013, the Greenfields project was hailed as a flagship initiative that will transform Jomo Kenyatta International Airport into one of the busiest airport hubs in Africa. The airport would handle 12.7 million extra passengers each year on the project's completion. That dream, however, collapsed on Tuesday when the Kenya Airports Authority (KAA) terminated it, saying it was no longer economically viable. The government now turning the heat on the Chinese contractors Katek and Hui.
This contractor went on site without the financing agreement having been signed. You don't do that. Every project, including roads, any project you get into, SGR, you want to go on site after the financing agreement has been done.
KAA had already deposited 4.5 billion shillings as its contribution to the project, an amount reportedly already withdrawn by the contractor. Transport Cabinet Secretary James Macharia confident that the amount will be refunded. The move has also sparked speculation that the government could face penalties running into millions of shillings for the sudden cancellation.
I believe the amount paid so far is about 4.5 billion shillings. But given that no work has been done, because if you go there now, it's a big hole. There is no work which has been done. We anticipate that advance payment, after we sit down with the contractor, some of it to be refunded back to government.
Behind me is the site for the Greenfield Terminal project that the KAA now says there was no tangible work by the contractor and therefore there's no liability on their side. They say that no money has been lost so far.
Since work has not started, then there is no loss literally to the taxpayer.
Towards the end of 2014, the contractor was instructed to begin preparatory work, eventually putting up a project site office and a perimeter wall. Excavation of the ground had also begun. Critics have questioned the legality of government's decision to terminate the contract.
And so there are issues which the legal counsel on both sides will need to sit and agree whether indeed we had genuine contracts or not. But those are issues which we shall leave to the legal counsel to determine.
KAA and the Cabinet Secretary said the project's projected capacity would have resulted in underutilization of the airport. The airport last year handled 6.5 million passengers, but officials now say it has a capacity of 11 million passengers if utilized efficiently.
You get there, you find there's a cliff like this one, 100 billion shillings deep. You take direction because you don't have to jump the cliff. That would be suicidal.
The project was one of the flagship Vision 2030 initiatives designed to transform Kenya into a middle-income country in the next 14 years. Sam Gituko for Citizen Business Center.